I'm pleased to rise today to speak about how this budget is responding to the concerns of people on the Central Coast, because one of the biggest issues that's always raised with me when I'm out and about, when I'm speaking with people, is the importance of good quality local roads. And sadly, Mr Deputy Speaker, all too often on the Central Coast we see the conditions of local roads that need to be improved, that need to be upgraded. Whether I'm out talking with the Copacabana Progress Association, and I was pleased to support their petition with President Matthew Hill, or talking with the Peninsula Chamber of Commerce, who have been campaigning for better roads on the peninsula for years. Whether I look at my Facebook page and see comments from people such as Anthony from Umina, who said that Sydney people are moving here en masse and infrastructure here is at a 1960s level, or Stephen from Daly's Point, when I returned his call and he said to me, we really need to see better local roads here. Mr Deputy Speaker, this budget is helping to deliver better roads for the people of my community, and one of the most important local roads that we actually committed to in the lead up to the last election, Mr Deputy Speaker, was of course to help improve an accident-prone area at the corner of Langford Drive and Woy Woy Road at Kariong. It's something that local residents told me for too long they had been wanting to see fixed and hadn't been fixed, and I worked with them and we actually door-knocked and we got 3,000 signatures for a petition that called for funding for this particular road. I'm pleased to say that there is funding in the budget of $675,000 committed to help Gosford Council make this happen. If I look at the Black Spots program, Mr Deputy Speaker, an important program that targets dangerous sections of local roads, and this budget confirms $1.6 million of Black Spots funding, road funding for Robertson, which builds on top of the funding that was already delivered for Narara Valley Drive at Narara and Avoca Drive at Kincumber. And some examples of how this funding will be used in Robertson include upgrades on the Central Coast Highway to install safety barriers at East Gosford, at Avoca Drive in Greenpoint to install some safety barriers there, in other suburbs as well, including Umina Beach, in Gosford, in Woy Woy. These are all examples of how our government is working to improve local roads in our community. And of course, on top of that, Mr Deputy Speaker, we also saw a doubling of funding for the Roads to Recovery program, which also helps local councils meet local priorities, and I'm pleased to see that we doubled the Roads to Recovery investment in the next financial year, which means that Gosford City Council will receive $1.9 million, almost $2 million in 2015-2016. And I think that's fantastic because I know it's appreciated by local councils. It allows them to direct local road funding to suburbs and to areas and to local roads where it is most needed. And up the road a little way further, Mr Deputy Speaker, of course we have North Connects, and funding has been committed of $405 million to ensure that this important missing link is built, which will help the commuters and families in my election.